Dear God, we thank you for this day and that we can come here to enjoy this athletic fellowship. We thank you for these two teams, the institutions they represent, and we pray that everything that is said and done today in and out of this pool will glorify you. Please help all the competitors play to the best of their ability, and please keep the players involved in today's game free from injury. In your name we pray. Amen. Let's get started. 2 minutes to game time. Starting today for the Spirit in goal from Lake Jackson, Texas, number 1, Zachary Whitten. At utility from Marietta, California, number 3, Shane Sargis. Center from Piedmont, California, number 4, Tristan D'Ambrosi. Starting at utility from Oceanside, California, number 5, Dylan Van Horn. A utility from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, number 7, James Martin. Another utility from Marietta, California, number 12, Weston Riestad. Starting at center from Oceanside, California, number 13, Nathan Swank. Ottawa is coached by Austin Raymer. Starting for your Lancers from San Jose, California, 1A, Tristan Felberg. Starting 2-meter defender from Clovis, California, number 5, PJ McDonough. At center from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, number 8, Matt Diacono. An attacker from Modesto, California, number 12, Christian Britton. Utility from Rancho Cucamonga, California, number 15, Joseph Galgani. An attacker from Laguna Beach, California, number 17, Riley Bumgarner. Starting an attacker from Fort Worth, Texas, number 20, Zach Lowry. CBU is coached by Kevin Rosa. He is assisted by Casey Greenewald.
Good. And with that, we take a live look at the Lancer Aquatic Center here on the campus of California Baptist University in Riverside, California. The opening sprint between CBU and Ottawa University of Arizona. As we are underway on the Lancer Digital Network. My name is Colin Holt. Appreciate you tuning in on a Saturday morning. The Lancers with their second game in 2 days against the Spirit of Ottawa. Got a 24-4 win last night, and early there's Nathan Swank, who had 2 goals in the game yesterday against the Lancers. And the white cap for the Spirit, he puts Ottawa on the board first as he beats starting keeper for the Lancers, Tristan Felberg, to the near side. And now CBU will look to answer. The Lancers coming in with an overall record of 7-11. They are 1-2 in conference. Ottawa not belonging to a conference in their first year. They are 3-14.
Ejection call on Ottawa, number 4.
Now the Lancers will have a 6-on-5. Their first crack at a goal scoring. Zach Lowry near side. Back to Joseph Galgani. Lowry and Galgani working that near side. Now flip to the far side corner. Back up to Galgani. Gives it to Lowry, and Lowry
goal
scores.
From CBU's number 20, Zach Lowry.
Lowry had 3 goals on the day yesterday in wins over Ottawa and Fresno Pacific. So his total now 26 with that goal right there. 7:13 to go in the first. Well, Tristan Felberg getting the start in goal for the Lancers. The rest of the starters in numerical order. PJ McDonough, Matt Diacono, Christian Britton, Joseph Galgani, Riley Bumgarner, and Zach Lowry. Inside of 15 to shoot, now 10 to shoot for Ottawa. Spirit all spread out on offense, and the Lancers will take over with a whistle. Britton up the far side of the pool. He's looking for help. Draws an ordinary foul. And gives it back up to Zach Lowry. PJ McDonough has it stolen away as Nathan Swank comes up with the takeaway. 1-1 on the Lancer Digital Network. Well, CBU coached by Kevin Rosa. He is in his 5th season at the helm. Hanging around 90 wins with the Lancers, and a steal going right back the other way. Diacono gives it to Galgani. The junior from Rancho Cucamonga, Joseph Galgani, coming up the near side. He's by himself, works his way in, and he beats Zach Whitten.
Goal
with the
from
Lancers
on
top
number
for the first
15,
time today.
Joseph Galgani.
Galgani now with 32 goals on the season. Had a 2-goal day yesterday. And with 5:59 to go in the first, CBU with their first lead of the morning. Here's Tristan D'Ambrosi, one of the 2 juniors on this roster for Ottawa. This is their first year of water polo. So mostly freshmen, 2 juniors, and 1 sophomore on the roster for Ottawa. Now a skip shot that goes bar down and in for James Martin, who scored in the game yesterday.
Goal for Ottawa's number 7, James Martin.
The Lancers off the restart, all level again at 2 apiece. A contra foul. Here comes Ottawa. Lead pass out ahead for Martin, looking to make it back-to-back goals, and he beats Felberg.
Spirit goal, number 7.
And Ottawa back in front, 3-2. So James Martin, a strong start to this one. 2 goals already for him, and now CBU will look to answer. It's going to be a real busy Saturday in college water polo. A few good matchups, including the rest of the Lancer Joust, and CBU taking on Austin College pretty much directly after this match here in the Lancer Aquatic Center. Down to 7 to shoot. There's Hunter Barnett giving it inside. Jacob Olson is going to send that one through, and the Lancers have pulled level again. So that one just trickled by Zach Whitten, the freshman from Lake Jackson, Texas, in goal for Ottawa. And we're all knotted up at 3 apiece with 4:53 to go in the first.
Stay pressed, Meaty. 20 seconds. Stay pressed, 20 seconds.
Looking to go inside to Weston Restad. He's going to fire a shot that goes out the post. And the good heads-up play by Hunter Barnett to corral the rebound. CBU a chance to go back on top. There's Kyle Christian on the far side of the pool. Plays it along further. And they go near side. Morellis' shot is blocked and held out by Whitten. Joseph Morellis, with his first collegiate goal yesterday, had something like 6 assists in that first game against Ottawa yesterday. He burst onto the scene as a sophomore. He's out of Chino Hills. Inside, backhand goal for Weston Restad, and it is 4-3 Ottawa.
12, Weston Restad.
So 4 minutes to go in the first. Ottawa back on top. These two teams going back and forth. Ottawa coached by Austin Raymer, who is almost legend status in CBU water polo history. CBU Hall of Famer is that pass inside intended for Olson, stolen away by Whitten. Austin Raymer holds the career records for assists and steals and the single season records for both assists and steals in CBU water polo history. Was first team All-American in 2012. And now in his first year leading Ottawa, there's a good block by Jacob Olson, getting the left hand on it. Kyle Christian will bring it up for CBU. Pass ahead to Angel Sanchez. Had 4 goals yesterday, including a hat trick against Ottawa in game number 1. Here's Christian with it. Comes to Barnett. Kicks back out to Christian.
Ejection called on Ottawa.
And now they're going to send off Jack Opker. So Morellis with it, right-handed, looking for a lane to shoot instead. Lobs it over to the far side. Sanchez back up to Christian. Christian waiting, gives to Barnett. And the power play is over, but it doesn't matter as Kyle Johnson finishes anyway.
Johnson.
And with 2:47 on the clock, it is 4-all again. The Lancers will make a group change. All tied up once again. Ordinary foul called against Joseph Griffin. And the Lancers looking to go quickly. Off the takeaway, Galgani looking for options. He drops that one out in front of Christian Britton. Britton swimming in, gives it across, and finishing easily is Zach Lowry. Boy, he had a lot of open
Lancer
net.
goal number 20.
And a
Zach
great
Lowry.
look by Christian Britton, who's top 10 in career assists in the Lancers' history. #109 career assists coming into this season. And now CBU back in front 5-4 off the goal by Zach Lowry, his second of the game.
Stay up, look for a pass.
And almost stolen by Christian Britton, and he is going to draw the foul. Here come the Lancers. Britton's got Lowry swimming out in front of everybody. See if he decides to go that way, and he will. Trying to connect the dots. There's Lowry looking for back-to-back goals, and instead he holds up, gives back to Galgani, skip shot and in.
Goal number 15.
Joseph Galgani for the second time today. 2:01 to go in the first, and the Lancers have a 2-goal lead. So 6-4 CBU. Near side, that's Dylan Van Horn. He's a junior out of Oceanside. And give inside to Swank, and his shot is stopped by Tristan Felberg. And a good find to get it to Zach Lowry. Lowry tries to turn it ahead, and the goal scored.
Goal number 11.
Joseph Griffin. It's on the stat sheet with that goal. And a real good pass from Zach Lowry to set it up. Minute and a half to go. Lowry to Griffin for the score, and the Lancers lead balloons to 3. So Ottawa, who had a decent start against the Lancers, scored the first goal of the match even. Now having to come back down by 3, the Lancer defense trying to continue a strong performance. This pass inside to Swank, and his shot is stopped by Felberg. And CBU on defense yesterday, holding Ottawa to 4 goals in the first game, and then holding conference opponent Fresno Pacific to 9 goals, and that shot deflected and stopped. Nick Flemington took it. Now they try to get Nathan Swank going. Swank working inside, he turns, he fires, and he sneaks it underneath the outstretched arm of Felberg, and Nathan Swank makes it a 2-goal game. Inside of a minute remaining now in the first. So here's Flemington. Getting things started for CBU. Johnson turns it further. Foul drawn by Woody Gates. Johnson right back to Gates. Tries to go inside. Connects there with Daicano, and Matt Daicano just flips it up and over Whitten. And the Lancers again up by 3. There's D'Ambrosi. Steal attempt by Nick Johnson. He's whistled for the foul, so Van Horn with it. Again, a foul on the Lancers, this time an exclusion. And so Thomas DeWitt is going to head. 6 on 5 for Ottawa. Shot clock is off. Just 10 to play in the quarter. Back up top to Van Horn. 5 to play. There's Sargis. His shot stopped by Felberg. The rebound collected by the Lancers. And as the horn sounds to end the first, CBU will take an 8-5 lead into the break. The Lancers
At the end of the first quarter, CBU leads
and the
Ottawa
Spirit
8-5.
going to have the second quarter next for you on the Lancer Digital Network with CBU with 8 goals in the first, off to a strong start against the Spirit.
My name is Zach Acosta, and I'm a freshman here at Cal Baptist University. I'm a business major here at CBU. I have a minor in marketing. My dreams are to do something in marketing. I also work here on campus at the campus store. I realized that, I need to mature, I need to be responsible, I need to make more decisions on my own. I made my first purchase on my car that I bought all by myself, and it wouldn't be without Altura.
Introducing bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. There's a simpler way to buy tires at Tire Pros.
We're hassle-free, guaranteed.
You care. You love. You provide. You shelter. You rebuild the broken places. And as you do, you meet needs. You build relationships. You share the gospel. That is the hope of Jesus Christ. That is Send Relief.
Riverside has changed a lot over the last 65 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is Magnolia Heating and Cooling. Our family-owned business has been a member of the community since 1951. Our team is made up of local residents, and we're proud to support local schools.
Back again at the Lancer Aquatic Center, CBU holding a 3-goal lead over Ottawa University of Arizona. 8-5, the Lancers getting 2-goal efforts from Joseph Galgani and Zach Lowry already in this one. The cool part about yesterday for CBU is they really shared the wealth on offense. Just 2 field
CBU
players
number 20,
for
Zach Lowry,
CBU
and Ottawa's
did
number
not
12,
score
Weston Reestad,
out of the
opening
entire
sprint.
roster. Got a
Lowry
lot
takes
of
it for the
guys
Lancers.
involved on offense, and everybody contributed. There's Galgani near side for the Lancers in the blue caps. Pass inside is stolen away by the keeper, Whitten. Lead pass on the far side of the pool. Slung back inside. Swank had an opportunity at it. Now a good battle for it, and Van Horn is going to draw an ejection as off goes Zach Lowry. So the free throw back out. And across to Restad. Back out to Martin. To his left, he gives it to Swank. Near side again, Restad. Back up to Martin, and that one's stopped by Felberg. He hangs on. Tristan Felberg, just a freshman out of San Jose. He's actually cousins with Hunter Barnett.
Hey, Dylan, watch your guy. Go to him. Go to him. Come on here, James. Come on here, James.
There's Lowry turning it to Galgani. Inside, Olsen, skip shot and in.
CBU goal number 10,
9-5
Jacob
CBU.
Olsen.
Jacob Olsen for the second time in this one.
Good.
Brosi with it. Olsen playing defense. Slipped ahead to Martin. Martin with the left hand fires, and it's a left-handed save for Tristan Felberg. Gives it up the far side. Kyle Christian across to Galgani. Galgani waiting. Gives it right back. That one off the corner. It comes to Olsen, and he finishes.
Goal number
So
10,
second
Jacob
chance goal
Olsen.
for Jacob Olsen, and he's got himself a hat trick. The sophomore from Riverside went to Arlington High School. Was all CIF there. And now in his second year with the Lancers. He's got 9 goals on the season now. 6:10 to play. Giving the head to Restad. Bumgarner inside, tipping it away. And he's going to be sent off. Timeout called by Coach Raymer and the Spirit. The crowd on hand for a morning game, including quite a few Ottawa supporters, which not too surprising. It's a good handful of guys on the roster are from that Murrieta, Temecula area. Austin Raymer was the head coach at Murrieta Valley High School before starting the program in Ottawa this year. The Lancers in this quarter outscoring Ottawa 2-0. And they have built a 10-5 lead. Now Ottawa trying to get back on track. There'll be a power play for Ottawa. We get started again, 6-on-5. 29 seconds on the shot clock, 19 on the penalty. Away we go. Whitten will kickstart the Ottawa offense. Fry gives it to Van Horn. Near side. Back up to Restad. Fry with it. Restad. Van Horn near side, giving all the way across to the far corner. Back to Restad. Power plays over for Ottawa. Felberg makes a nice save, and now a corner throw-in coming for Ottawa. Van Horn with it, looking for options off the corner. Gives it to Restad. And that one's stolen away by Kyle Christian. Got up and in front of that pass, and now Angel Sanchez. Going to see if someone will break away. Gives it instead to Hunter Barnett. Back up to Sanchez. Barnett again. Kyle Christian on the far side. Wet pass into Griffin, and he rings that one off the bar. So back the other way, Ottawa. Shane Sargis, the brother of Ryan Sargis, who played for CBU until 2018. The freshman out of Murrieta. A CIF championship at Murrieta Valley. There's Kyle Christian. And Christian slings it inside, and a slam dunk goal. Zach Lowry puts it away.
Goal scored by CBU number 20, Zach Lowry.
It's 11-5 Lancers. 4:22 to go here in the first half. Brosi Up ahead to Restad. Restad gives it ahead further to Van Horn. Van Horn working against Barnett. Draws the foul. And now a contra foul. Give it back to CBU. Barnett back to Felberg. Felberg looking up. Finds Christian on the far side. Cross cage to Lowry, and Lowry touches twine.
Goal, CBU, number 20, Zach Lowry.
12-5 Lancers, Zach Lowry. The Lancers up by 7. .349 to go in the second quarter. Inside, Restad finishes. He was one-on-one with Felberg.
Ottawa goal number 12.
Got behind the Lancer defense and made him pay. It's 12-6. There's Nick Johnson. Morellas. Woody Gates near side. Tried to play it in to center for Daicano, and Whitten came to take it away. Just outside of 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. D'Ambrosi inside, and that going over the crossbar. On the shot by Restad. But another good opportunity for him. He's found some cracks in the Lancer defense a couple times. Woody Gates near side. Gates with the right hand, rises up, gives it back out to Morellas. Johnson on the far side, lobs one across to Gates. 5 to shoot for the Lancers, and Flemington.
CBU goal, number 14, Nick Flemington.
And Nick Flemington with his first of the match. And this weekend has been a big one for Nick Flemington. His first 3 collegiate goals coming over the last couple days. So Ottawa at 3-15 on the season. This is their first year water polo competition. Restad inside at the exclusion. Morellas is going to head off. And now the Lancers will go back the other way. Woody Gates to Daicano. So just as Morellas got to the box, it's to come back out. The Lancers move back to offense. Flemington over to DeWitt. DeWitt rises up for a moment. Now gives to Morellas. Tries to dump it inside. And now an exclusion drawn.
Ejection called on Ottawa.
Daicano gives it back out to
number
Gates.
7.
Morellas. Gates working the near side. Morellas now flips it to the other side of the offense. And working his way in. Firing and scoring is Thomas DeWitt.
CBU goal, number 7. Correction, number 12, Christian Britton.
So Thomas DeWitt with the goal.
Correction, that last goal was from number 13, Thomas DeWitt.
So 14-6 CBU. And now Tristan Felberg comes swimming out to get it. He's definitely settled in here in the second quarter for CBU. Made some good saves and played confidently. Flemington inside. He's going to draw an ejection as well.
Ejection called on number 10 of Ottawa.
5. They're up a man. DeWitt across to Morellas. Down further to Gates. And Morellas again. Right hand. Gates. Gates and Morales playing catch. Now they go to the opposite side. Morales. Shot attempt by Nick Johnson. It's deflected away. And now 2-0 for Ottawa. And they just couldn't locate the ball fast enough, so the Lancer is able to get back and take over. There's Flemington far side. Flemington again out wide. Gives it to Johnson. Back up top to Gates. Gates again to Johnson. Tight defense on him as he tries to go inside to Daicano. It's taken away. And the whistle goes against CBU. So a 3-second difference between shot and game clock, as both of them are under 30. Now a contra foul, last possession for the Lancers. Watch Nick Johnson break away. See if Morales tries to go to him, and he's not going to. So Flemington gives it across to Johnson. It's tipped away initially. Johnson goes inside. Daicano, bar down and in.
Goal number 8, Matt Daicano.
Daicano with his second of the game, and 5 seconds left in this first half. CBU will make one substitution. Riley Bumgarner comes on. There's a little flip toward the frame by Van Horn. It's off target, and the Lancers will take an 15-6 lead into halftime. The second half is next here on the Lancer Digital Network as CBU putting on another strong performance against Ottawa. We'll talk to you in a bit.
My name is Zach Acosta, and I'm a freshman here at Cal Baptist University. I'm a business major here at CBU. I have a minor in marketing. My dreams are to do something in marketing. I also work here on campus at the campus store. I realized that, I need to mature, I need to be responsible, I need to make more decisions on my own. I made my first purchase on my car that I bought all by myself, and it wouldn't be without Altura.
Introducing bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. There's a simpler way to buy tires. At Tire Pros.
We're hassle-free, guaranteed.
You care. You love. You provide. You shelter. You rebuild the broken places. And as you do, you meet needs. You build relationships. You share the gospel. That is the hope of Jesus Christ. That is Send Relief.
Riverside has changed a lot over the last 65 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is Magnolia Heating and Cooling. Our family-owned business has been a member of the community since 1951. Our team is made up of local residents, and we're proud to support local schools. We've earned your trust by providing unparalleled service and treating every customer like family. Magnolia Heating and Cooling, trusted in Riverside for over 65 years.
Doctors who care for you and about you. It's the Riverside Medical Clinic way. We're physician-owned. That means medicine is always practiced in a way that benefits the patient first. Incredible care is waiting at one of our 7 locations near you. Come feel the difference. We are Riverside Medical Clinic.
Hi, I'm Debbie Guthrie. I'm a gold season ticket holder here at the CBU Event Center. I am also a member of the CBU Athletics Development Board and very excited for this season coming up. Having been involved in athletics nearly all my life, I know what it means when you have the support of the community around you contributing to just the overall health of the team. And that means financially, that means presence at the games and support. I know that every part of that means so much to the success of a team.
Getting set to begin the second half between the Lancers and the Spirit from Ottawa University of Arizona. CBU with a very strong first 2 quarters as the Lancers lead 15-6 over Ottawa. At the start of the second half, the Spirit will be in the white caps. They'll be going right to left. The Lancers in the blue caps going left to right. CBU looking for their 8th win of the season. They're currently ranked number 20 in the nation. And the Lancers getting strong performances across the board. 4 goals from Zach Lowry, a hat trick from Jacob Olson as well, and 2 goal days from Joseph Galgani and Matt Diacano just in the first half alone. The Lancers will take on Austin College after this. It's scheduled for a 10 o'clock start time, which should be about 20 to 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Getting set for the opening sprint. You are watching CBU Men's Water Polo here on the Lancer Digital Network. My name is Cullen Holtz. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in Southern California. Not much better setting for college water polo than the Lancer Aquatic Center right here in Riverside. Set for the opening sprint. It's going to be Riley Bumgardner for the Lancers.
CBU's number 17, Riley Bumgardner, and Ottawa's number 7.
And Bumgardner wins it for CBU. Gets it back to Christian
Britton.
And CBU goes to work early. It's Jacob Olson. Inside Diacano, back out to Bumgardner. Very spacious offense for the Lancers. Bumgardner back across Galgani. And he scores. Good movement for the Lancers. Bumgardner to Galgani for the goal. And it's a 10-goal lead for CBU. Now Galgani's got a hat trick. His second hat trick in as many days. And his second hat trick against Ottawa. There's Sargis firing one near side. Ordinary foul. Keep it with Ottawa. It's James Martin. Gives it back to Sargis. Inside. Little lob for Swanger. Tristan Felberg is there to handle it. Up ahead to Bumgardner. PJ McDonough turns it through Lowry to the far side. They go inside. Diacano turns, fires, and scores. Matt Diacano with a hat trick now. And that makes it 4 Lancers with 3+ goals in this one. .7:02 to go in the third. CBU picking up right where they left off. 2 early goals here in the third. Now 6-on-5.
Objection called on CBU number 21, Joseph Morelos
is excluded. So back up to Sargis. Martin with it. Sargis. 5 on the power play now for Ottawa. Back up to Restad. Back down to the corner inside. Redirected on frame by Swank. But Felberg again with a good save for the Lancers. Johnson draws a foul. Gives it inside. And Restad is able to get the interception for Ottawa. Skipped ahead to Nick Johnson. Back to Felberg, 17-6 CBU. Johnson with it. Gives inside to Sanchez, who tries to go over to Kyle Christian. Foul going against Ottawa, and it'll be a penalty. We'll see who takes it, and it looks like Kyle Christian is going to get the nod. A 5-meter against Whitten. Christian rises up and puts it away in the corner. 18-6 Lancers. Now Christian gets his name on the stat sheet. .548 remaining in the third. So here's Sargis. Sargis lobs it inside. Restad redirects it, and that one finds the back of the net.
Ottawa goal number 12, Weston Restad.
So it makes an 11-point deficit for Ottawa. Kyle Johnson ahead to Barnett. Far side Johnson, Barnett. Johnson gives inside to Olsen. Olsen's shot blocked out the face of Whitten, and Olsen gets his own rebound and puts it away. 4 goals for Jacob Olsen. And a wholesale change for the Lancers with 5:16 to go in the third. CBU again holding up defensively. Coach Rosa said at the beginning of the season that if they can hold opponents under 10 goals, they're in pretty good shape, just because of how much firepower that offense has. The offense has most definitely flexed its muscles in both games against Ottawa. Put up 13 on Fresno Pacific as well, but here's Oebker, Jack Oebker. Inside of 5 to shoot now for Ottawa. That's a lob that's going to be redirected over the crossbar. So corner throw in for Ottawa. Fry fires it in up to Sargis. Sargis waiting. Now to Vargas. Far side, Restad fires. Felberg with the stop. Leads one out in front of Britton. Britton rises up. His pass somehow finds Griffin. Back out to Lowry. Lowry fires. It's a field block for Shane Sargis. Four minutes to go in the third. A quick shot inside by Vargas is stopped by Felberg. Christian Britton near side. Britton made 31 appearances. He's a sophomore in 2018, and that goal scored by Joseph Griffin. That's his second of the game for the Lancers. Freshman from Upland now has 4 goals on the season. So 3.5 minutes. Waning moments of the third. Good pass inside, but Sargis unable to put it on frame. Felberg gives it up ahead to Bumgardner. McDonough to Britton near side. Britton slings it across, and a cross cage shot scores for Zach Lowry.
Goal number 20.
His
Zach
5th of the game.
Lowry.
21-7 CBU. Nearing the end of the third quarter. So the Lancers at 7-11. 10 of their first 18 games against top 20 teams, so a very tough schedule for CBU. They're a much better team than their record shows, and that was slightly intentional on the Lancers' part to front load the schedule and really get this team battle tested for the WWPA tournament starting on November 22nd.
Penalty called on CBU number 13, Thomas
That's
DeWitt.
a penalty shot coming for Ottawa. Kevin Rosso will talk about 2 different types of goals. He calls them microscope goals and telescope goals. And for instance, winning today's matchup against Ottawa would be a microscope goal. The telescope goal is to continue to steadily improve and be at peak shape by the time
Goal, Ottawa number 13, Nathan
rolls
Swank.
around, and Nathan Swank puts away the penalty shot. Make it 21-8. So those 1-goal losses, to ranked teams like San Jose State or UC San Diego, they don't seem so bad when you put them in the broader perspective. The takeaways the Lancers can get from those. So at 7-11, CBU still in very, very good shape to make a run at a WWPA title when the time comes. Just gets away from Hunter Barnett, but the Lancers will have 6-on-5 as Nathan Swank is sent off. There's Woody Gates. Goes to his left, now cross cage to Thomas DeWitt, back up top. Johnson scores! Kyle Johnson.
Goal, CBU number 4, Kyle Johnson.
His second of the game. He played at Martin Luther King High School for Coach Rosa when he was there. .210 left in the third. There's Swank, the far side of the pool. 2 minutes to go. Third quarter action. Skip shot. Finds the opposite side of the cage.
Goal, Ottawa number 5, Dylan Van Horn.
Dylan Van Horn. Near side DeWitt. Foul committed by James Martin. So Johnson gives it ahead to DeWitt. Goes back to Flemington. Inside, Jacob Olsen battling, and Olsen comes away with a goal. And that is his 5th. (23-9). CBU, they won 24-4 against Ottawa in yesterday's win. Plenty of time for CBU to continue to add the goals. Dombrosi. To Swank to his right. Swank fires and finishes against Felberg.
Goal from Ottawa's number 13, Nathan Swank.
So it's 23-10 for CBU.
Okay, I'm sure about that one. Okay, you got my joke, right? Thank God somebody did.
And the Lancers, with their second biggest margin of victory yesterday against Ottawa, at 20, their biggest margin of victory in program history was a 24-goal win against McKendree in 2017. But a 20-goal win for the Lancers, as there goes Griffin,
Goal
Joseph
from CBU
Griffin,
number 11, Joseph
with
Griffin.
a hat trick now. And the Lancers.
We had the wrong one on the board. Did you have the wrong one on the board? Did you take one away from Wyatt or no?
So 24-10. Lancers up by 14. And that is the 3rd most goals in a game for CBU. 2 goals away from the all-time record at 26. There's James Martin inside. Martin battling against Sanchez, draws a foul, and a distance shot by Swank. Stopped by Felberg, sent out of play. So a fresh shot clock and a corner throw in for Ottawa. Restott sends it to the far side. And that's a skip shot that goes near side of the cage.
Goal from Ottawa's number 5, Dylan Van Horn.
Dylan Van Horn with the goal. .29 seconds left in the quarter. CBU will try to get the last laugh in this period. Obker gives it to Morales. Morales ahead to Sanchez. Inside, Griffin is stopped. Up ahead for Swank, and once again Felberg in the way. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, CBU leads Ottawa 24-11.
And CBU with 5 different hat tricks in this one against Ottawa. The fun continues with the 4th quarter when we come back on the Lancer Digital Network. Lancers having a good one against Ottawa.
My name is Zach Acosta, and I'm a freshman here at Cal Baptist University. I'm a business major here at CBU. I have a minor in marketing. My dreams are to do something in marketing. I also work here on campus at the campus store. I realized that, I need to mature, I need to be responsible, I need to make more decisions on my own. I made my first purchase on my car that I bought all by myself, and it wouldn't be without Altura.
Introducing bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. There's a simpler way to buy tires. At Tire Pros.
We're hassle-free, guaranteed.
You care. You love. You provide. You shelter. You rebuild the broken places. And as you do, you meet needs. You build relationships. You share the gospel. That is the hope of Jesus Christ. That is Send Relief.
Lancers on top by 13, 24-11. There'll be a change at keeper, as in the cage now will be David Romero. He saw some playing time at the end of the win over Ottawa yesterday, but it's a good look at the Ottawa huddle. Austin Raymer, the head coach for the Spirit, a CBU alum, and a good one at that in the Athletics Hall of Fame here at California Baptist. First team All-American in 2012. Had quite the career as a goalkeeper for CBU, and a chance to have sort of a homecoming for Austin Raymer as he takes on his alma mater. Big win for the Lancers over Ottawa yesterday, 24-4. Finished off the day with a defeat of Fresno Pacific, 13-9 in conference play last night. And now the Lancer joust continues into the fourth quarter of Game 3. Game 4 for the Lancers of this event will be right after this one as they take on Austin College. Scheduled for a 10 o'clock start time. CBU 2 goals away from the all-time record for goals in a game by a Lancer team. Thomas DeWitt. Good speed on the opening sprint. Gives it to Nick Flemington. There's Johnson. Ahead to Woody Gates. Back out to Johnson. Gates again, inside Olsen. Turns and is stopped by Wooden. Restad bringing it up for Ottawa. Flemington out on defense, so he dumps it to his right for Dylan Van Horn. Van Horn standing tall, now goes across and almost got it to Sargis, but good defense by Thomas DeWitt, a freshman out of Alberta, Canada. Here comes Sanchez up the near side. Sanchez now slowing things down, back up to Flemington. Over to Johnson. Johnson. Gates sends it inside, and it's taken away from Olsen by Max Opker. It's a freshman, eligibility-wise. He played one season at the University of Arizona for their club team. Restad commits a foul for Ottawa, so the Lancers taken right back over. Inside of 6.5 to go. CBU at 24 goals in this one. Here comes Nick Flemington. Back out to DeWitt. Over to Johnson. Gates inside to Olsen, and Olsen again works it past Whitten. Jacob Olsen has been very good from whole set. That is 6 goals today for Jacob Olsen out of Riverside. And 25 goals for the Lancers in this one. So good at creating space for himself once he gets the ball inside. Just being patient and finding a way to work it to the back of the net. Now Thomas DeWitt on the breakaway. DeWitt draws a foul. It's an exclusion. And DeWitt's going to be all by himself against Whitten. DeWitt with the left hand. He finishes. Thomas DeWitt. And the Lancers have tied the program record for goals in a game with 26. 5:51 to go in this one.
You're good, Thomas. You're good.
Shane Sargis spins past DeWitt. Foul on the Lancers.
Ejection
and
on
an
CBU number 11,
as
Joseph Griffin.
will head off for the Lancers. Sargis sends it back out wide to Van Horn. Cross cage, Fry back up to Sargis, and they swing it wide again. Fry near side. Back up to Shane Sargis. 3 to shoot, and that one blocked. Flemington guides it back to the keeper, Romero. Thomas DeWitt with it near side. Sanchez now a foul on CBU. Max Oker. Oker working his way in. Puts it back out to Sargis. 10 to shoot. Sargis flips it across to Van Horn. Van Horn rises up and fires, and that one dribbles wide. Lancers trying to break an offensive record here for the program. DeWitt to Johnson. Flemington swimming in with it. Flemington with a good move. Get it into Griffin, and then Griffin puts it off the near post. Four minutes to play. Lancers holding on to a 15-goal lead. Romero gives it near side to Johnson. Back across to Flemington. Had trouble with it initially, but Flemington swims onto it. Back over to Gates. Gates draws a foul. Johnson tries to play it inside to Griffin, and it's stolen away by Whitten. Here comes Shane Sargis inside to Restad. That's a contra foul going against Ottawa. So the Lancers want to go quickly. Here's DeWitt.
Max, come on!
DeWitt swimming in with it. Gives it across. Inside pass to Griffin. And it's going to go back the other way. Inside of 3 minutes to go. Restad, backhand, Romero in the way. Sanchez across to Johnson. Kyle Johnson, that is. DeWitt's shot blocked. Back out to Gates. Pass inside is intercepted by Fry. They were trying to go to Griffin. So Ottawa going back the other way.
Ejection called on CBU, number 13.
Off goes DeWitt. And timeout called by Coach Raymer and Ottawa.
Timeout called by Ottawa.
Just wants to make some changes. Have a quick chat with his guys. So 6 on 5 for Ottawa.
Just 30, yeah. So that was a 30-second. Okay.
Whitting gives it ahead to Sargis. Back Restad. Getting to the far side, and they sling it all the way across to Martin. Sargis turns it Restad. Back to Sargis. That shot driven home by Nathan Swank.
Goal scored by Ottawa's number 13, Nathan Swank.
So back on offense, Flemington in his own half of the pool. Gives it ahead to Sanchez. Lancers need just one more goal to break the record. Jacob Olsen, and that one is going to die in front of the cage. Giving near side to Sargis. Sargis shot.
Goal, Ottawa, number 3, Shane Sargis.
In. It's 26-13, Sargis with the goal. 1:13 to go in this one. Lancers and Spirit, second matchup over the last 2 days. Flemington gives it up ahead to Morelos.
Exclusion called on CBU.
Now 6 on 5 for Ottawa.
Number 6.
Martin hesitated for a moment. He would have had all kinds of room to work. A couple shots. That one goes off the post, and the Lancers able to keep it out. Now a 13 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock. Comes Johnson, plays it across to Morelos. Wet pass inside to Olsen. Now the Lancers will be up a man. 6 on 5. So the shot clock resets, which means game clock is the only thing between the Lancers and a 13-point win, and that is exactly what's going to happen. The Lancers will take a 26-13 triumph over Ottawa, their second win against the Spirit in as many days. CBU ties a program record for goals in a game with a big win over Ottawa, and the Lancers pick up their 8th win of the season.
Coming up next, the Lancers will take on Austin College.
And now it's Austin College
at 10 a.m.
on deck. That'll be a 10 o'clock start time. CBU against the Roos of Austin. The Lancers will look for win number 9. Having a good Lancer joust so far, looking to keep things going against Austin. We'll talk to you then. My name is Colin Holt. For myself and everyone at the Lancer Digital Network, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back shortly.